Heroes of Might and Magic 5, Hammers of Fate, Dungeon, Mixed Campaign, Mission 3, The Meeting, War rages under the mountains of Ashan. The faithful of Malassa find themselves fighting not merely the dwarves, but their own dark elf kin as well. Desperate times require desperate measures, and the dragon gods may recruit anyone at all when an entire nation is in peril, including assassins.
Your suspicions were correct, O Shadowed One. Again, they spurn your words to Lord Ygg-Chall.
Once again is twice too many. Death shall be the least of their worries. I must speak with an old ally.
Yes.
There was a clan lord, grim, arrogant, but loyal. He is gone, but I feel he is not dead.
Described like this, you must speak of Raylag.
Yes, once lost, twice born. But first, you must find my children, my little ones. They deserted Thrasai. It will be easier if you wear the garb of their masters.
It's like a World of Warcraft quest.
The raiment of Tweethana? It is lost.
Find them. Yes, and then find Raylag.
No, I'm not checking out the Just Chatting channels and Twitch today. Oh, we get a base. What? Can you believe it? Alright. Beeline to Dragons, maybe? Certainly want the capital. Cheapest way to get the capital would be to get every cheap building that gets you to level 15, actually. That's only next turn, actually. So if you buy something that's super cheap. Mage Guild level 2, that'd be more spells as well. I'll just take that straight away. Because, you know, this girl, she really needs some good spells. She's kind of been forced to take some trash. She's 3 levels in as a spellcaster, and look at that attack as well. Reach the portal leading to Raylag's secret asylum. If anyone can save the Dark Elves, it's the former clan lord. Now that Ylaya knows the location of the portal that leads to his... That's a nice name, Ylaya, to be honest. Knows the location of the portal that leads to his secret asylum. She can ask for his help. The daughter of Malassa must survive. More ears than those of the demon sovereign heard Faust... Oh god, this guy's name. Frau Sai's prayers. Malassa, the dragon of shadow, and the patroness of the Dark Elves, listened in anger and removed her blessing from her people. As a result, Shadow and Black Dragons, their strongest creatures, serve the Warlocks no more. But there is a way to summon them again. If Ylaya can prove herself worthy, the daughter of Malassa shouldn't leave Ylaya's army to be under protection. And of course it must survive. So basically you can't get rid of the dragon, and I can't lose the dragon in combat. So I'm going to have to do a lot of manual combats, because the dragon normally likes to fly straight in and get itself killed in quick combat. Let's go kill some bears. We're building up a base, so I'll take the gold for now. All-seeing crown. That's basically scouting, so I wonder how that stacks with scouting. If that even does. A bit like that item, those boots that didn't seem to stack with my pathfinding. Although you could argue that dwarves get better pathfinding on snow by default, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Let's go kill these, and then come back up around that, and then round again, and get mage spells whilst we're at it. Yeah, 1. Yeah, that's fine. Those are pretty cheap, to be fair, so I will buy those. There's a witch hut. That might be good to get. Depends what it is. Let's save scum. Wow, basic light. Not what I'm after though. What is it I'm missing at this point? It's luck. Oh, I haven't even got luck yet. Wait till I get luck. That's really good. Is this game supporting 16 by 9? I mean, I'm playing 6. I think it stretches it, to be honest. Is what I think it does. But you kind of get used to it, if that's what it does. I just put it on 1920 times 1080. Down here. Yeah, I mean, my graphics card isn't even flaring up, thankfully. That's the annoying thing if I play more modern games. My graphics card always seems to be very noisy. I don't like it. So it's another point to playing old games. Doesn't look like I can level up Mage Guild anymore. Don't have enough resources. Just a straight beeline to level 5 Mage Guild would be pretty good. Noisy GPU. Yes. It does when I play Mountain Blade. It goes... Kind of got used to it though. They probably are a little dusty. I do de-dust them, sort of like I did dusting earlier. But you normally have to take them out and then properly like dust them. And I'm not really going to do that, I don't think. Enemies may enter the combat already poisoned. Oh, yeah. We fought against him before and had to deal with that. Circle of Winter, oh good. I'm so glad I got that. Although I've already had that for frickin' ages at this point. It's good my character's strong enough to kill most things without having to babysit. Crystal's obviously super good, because I need that. Red player's got a long turn. Gonna have to kill him quick. I mean, to be fair, I think you enjoy it secretly, Nick. I have got empowered Circle of Winter, actually. Everything I got is empowered. You can't take 8. I miss Fire Trap. Man, that spell's so fun. I thought of a way to have a very noisy end victory battle moment. I mean, everything the Dark Elves have is noisy. But if you just have stacks of only Minotaurs, I wonder if their celebration noise also stacks. I'll have to test it at some point. When it's convenient to do so. See if we can hit over 100 decibels. It stacks and gets really loud. That's kind of what I thought. Oh, I do have Fire Trap. Fuck. I said I missed Fire Trap. I don't have any... It's only going to spawn 2 of them, though, isn't it? That's so boring when it only does 2. It's way more fun when it does, like, 6 of them. It's hilarious. Dragon has to take the hits, but not so much that it gets killed for doing it. Might just put defend on. May as well. Unbelievable, Nick. What am I, your fucking personal games tester? Erratic mana, yes please. Advanced attack allows me to get more opportunities for abilities as well. Not super important though, but... Yep, I have a way around this. Let's go. I'm sure she appreciates me letting her take all the hits to protect my own troops, so that should be enough to convince her to start going back on the Dark Elf side later on. I could go through here. Can probably clear that actually, and then continue, but we still got all of this other stuff to do. Should I just leave this gate for now? Carry on clearing things up. That's on the other side. Noisy hydras. Will any of the HLW games be on YouTube? Oh yeah, I've scheduled the last couple. So there's a 2 and a 3 I think to go on YouTube. The gate still used to block enemy. Go take your stuff. Alright, that's some good advice then. I love that. 36 mana, then 56 mana. Like a whole 20 mana back in one turn. It's pretty sweet. At the beginning of each week, give some random resource. I'll take it. I'm never sure whether this gives you extra movement points in total for the week or just for the day. Like, up until you go into combat. I think it's just a flat few extra movement points, basically. So I don't think there's anything too special to it. Check artifact seller too. Maybe a gold bag in there. Really min-maxing now, eh? How comes I have one of these anyway? I thought that was the mages that got that. That's pretty good for my cold spells, to be fair. That's really good, just in general. Some pretty nice stuff here, actually. I can't buy it yet, though. I mean, I could go back and buy it. I also want to get that level 5 mage spell, maybe. You'd prefer if people only talk about a game if you're actively playing that game, yeah? I mean, it's fine if people want to talk about other stuff. Some people do. That's just kind of what happens in Twitch chat. They normally go off their own little tangents. But it is nice to at least have some sort of reference to what I'm doing as well from time to time. Still not going to have enough resources. Let's just do this. Get that done. Oh, I got Inferno. That's a really good one. She looks angry about it, though. That's I mean, Meteor Shower. Yeah, that's the one. Really good. Probably worth buying this item. It's an easy way to cheese. Your base starter method for Warcraft 3. Yeah, that's fine. I'll ban you later. You have just 2 ranged creatures, that does quite low damage. I know, but it's such a good item that it's so nice to just have in general. I still can't resist it. I can't say no. It's so sweet when they just hit for full damage rather than half damage. What? Empowered? It's got to be the week where it doubles the amount of empowered, the cost of your spells. Because these spells are hella expensive. They might kill my ballista actually if I'm worried about them trying to do that. Spell cost doubled. So has that always been the case? Because I never noticed the little weekly bonus, or rather negative, that you have to put up with. They might actually kill me if they attack back. Nay. I mean, you say that they don't attack War Machine, they can reach other units, but I'm pretty sure I've seen them do it before. Fuck. Bad horse. Get that money to buy those things back. Oh, resource sale. I forgot about that. That's normally one of the first things I get. Yeah, I think the bear noises are in Warcraft 3 as well. I hear it in movies and TV shows as well, sometimes. Noises that I've heard in video games. Or I'm sure I've heard them. It's getting a bit close. Well, you'd moan like that if you was getting breathed on by a dragon. Don't say you wouldn't. God, those mummies are useless. They can't even kill one unit. No town portal. I'd rather not, Nick. Alright. I've never heard the eviscerate sound from different places, though, from World of Warcraft. I thought that was unique. If you could breathe fire, wouldn't you brag as well, Nick? I mean, Fred, sorry. I mean, technically everyone can breathe fire. But it's not healthy for you. Cloak is pretty badass. Ring's pretty cheap. The nice thing about rings is you can have 2 of them. So you can find another spot. Not even buying units. Do I even need units? I'm assuming I can't buy dragons regardless. Because obviously, if you bought a dragon and you lost a dragon, but you still have, like, if you have 2 dragons, you lost one of them, you'd still fail the quest or something? I don't know, how would it calculate that? It just wouldn't. I don't even know if I want to buy these or not. I might just get artifacts for free. Do you know what I mean? Like, you just kill things, you just get artifacts to fill up the spots anyway. Normally happens. So I think I'll just buy units instead. Okay, that looks good enough. So I'm going to have to break one of these gates down. There's a lot of resources on the right-hand side. So I guess I'll lean towards that. Although this side is closer to my base, which makes me a bit more nervous. You can't leave the dragon at the base because you lose the mission. You just straight up get me killed right there, NBC. That'll do. That's Tarkham's favorite ability. I'm taking advanced attack. Did I get the Mage Guild level 5? I can't remember if I did or not. I might have not done it and I might have bought something else instead. Having the Inferno thing, I keep calling it Inferno, I'm not even sure what it's called now. She's got estates, so she can sit in base. Oh, I did get Mage 5, okay. So we got Fiend, oh we got Implosion. Very nice. You can pretty much always rely on Implosion. That's fine. Double growth for Horn Demons and Demons alike. Oh, why did the Blood Furries keep getting themselves killed? It's not that hard. Shush. Yeah, can't cast some dragons. I don't think it's a bug, I think it's intentional. I think the game developers wanted to annoy you with very noisy hydras. It's kind of funny, to be fair. There's another gate. Is that a druid? That's a let's not fight. That's a nope. I still don't truly understand that altar. I don't know if I have to go back to base to get the effects of it. Oh, it just supports the ability, the racial ability, so maybe you don't actually have to go back to base for it. Right, now we don't want that. The power of speed. I think I want that one. The squeal. The power of speed. So we get mass haste. Which certainly is not a bad spell. I'ma take it. Nice quick combats. We've got another base actually here. For some reason, I'm so used to there not being bases on the maps anymore. I was thinking that there wasn't going to be one actually in this level, despite having a base myself. Oh, I can't lose Hydras. I like the Hydras. That's just rude. Where's Implosion? Did she not go back? I was like around the base, but I must have got Mage Guild 5 and didn't go inside the base when I was coming back round or something. Oh well. Don't really need Implosion here. Oh! Maybe I don't have Master Destruction actually, because I skipped it earlier. Because I was looking for other stuff. You'll have to ask my Hydras. Oh, we're good. They barely did any damage. I know sometimes I'm skipping on units that can actually have a turn and not get hit. Sometimes I'm doing it accidentally, sometimes I'm doing it deliberately. I'm just really looking for the range units mostly, because I know I can guarantee win with that. Whatever. No one cares about Minotaurs. Not enough movement there. If I had my way, I'd change the game. Well, a nice base. I'd change the game files to make the Hydras 3 times louder. Maybe it kills the black dragons, which is what costs the end of the level. Doggos. You could look up if it's possible. Yes. What the highest priority of what we need right now is insanely loud Hydras. That was a good move. I like that one. Nine mana. Yeah, this ain't going to be doable, really. You're going to need mana. Those imps are probably a little bit too overpowered, aren't they? Like, I don't think they should get as much mana as they do. They should probably get half the amount of mana that they take. So that's it. You got a stack of over 100. They just need to have their turn like once, and that's it. You're pretty much out of mana. It's a little bit too effective. I think a Hydra might be kind of cozy to sleep with or sleep on. If you know what I mean. Not sexually. I'm just talking about a pillow. It depends how scaly the hide is. But if it's kind of leathery, it might not be so bad. And they're quite thick, so they'd be quite warm. So you could snuggle. Well, I don't know where you come from, Fred, but... I wouldn't plan on getting sexual with a Hydra. Sometimes, when I'm lucky, I can hit 2, but not this time. Oh right, it's the wrong unit. It's a lot of damage. Yeah, there you go. You can still hit 2. That's kind of crazy that you can still hit 2, despite them being 4 tiles each. Sit down. A strange situation where I can't really break that base. I'd have to go all the way back. Town Portal would be super nice from this distance, but that's a spell I don't have, I'm pretty sure. I can summon creatures, actually, which is basically Town Portal, for all intents and purposes. These are all the upgraded ones, though, so I might not have space for them. Well, whatever I just started buying there cost me a lot of money. Was that the Grim Raiders? Every unit counts, because I did lose fighting that guy, so I'll be a bit more stringent. Don't have Findon anymore. Okay, should try to get this base. Oh! Wait, I'm not ready. I needed one more turn and I can summon some units. Man, what the fuck, though? Alright, we got trash units, so those can all go. The dragon has to stay alive, really. Stranger meet his dragon. Unfortunately, these guys are going to get their turn, and that's it. It's game over. I'm just going to lose my mana, so I can't do that. Yeah, game over. The AI literally actually wins there. If I didn't have the power of Save Scum, the AI just straight up wins. It's kind of annoying, because I can't really be bothered to do these fights, so I'm going to end up just losing those units because of quick combat. Doesn't it attack me on this next turn? No, it's the turn after, I think. So I think I'm okay for one more turn. I just got to get out of here, basically, in a moment. Or I can just summon units now. See, the problem is they're upgrades now. So I don't actually have... You can't, without deliberately killing the units off, you can't make space for them. So it kind of sucks. So I may as well just go back to base almost anyway at this point. I want more mana to fight that guy. I need a way to kill those imps really quickly. Oh, he's going to attack me. Maybe he doesn't because I've got more units. Yeah, he definitely doesn't. Alright, fair enough. I understand. This is fine. This is fine. I understand. I understand. I will just go home. Why did I buy the upgraded units then? Because I'm not paying a proper attention to what my hero currently actually has. But yeah, I could have looked at what my hero has and buy the unupgraded units for the ones that the hero has. But I'm not playing that smart. So I'll just go back to base and just get it done. That way we can get all the upgraded units and then don't have to worry about it anymore. I'll be done with it. Because I can get all the upgrades now. That's basically the base finished. And I can go not pick up Implosion because I still don't have I could try the gate above as well. Because if I'm going to lose a ton of my units attacking this guy, it's probably not worth it. Not for one base. Oh, was that an elephant? I wonder if they kill each other. That's better. That's much better. Yeah. That looks much, much better. Red player's gone. Oh yeah, he is, isn't he? I don't think I've seen him take a turn. I've been forgetting to buy, although they cost money. So I didn't check the artifacts actually. Missions like this are a bit troublesome for my OCD because it's basically a mission that sort of wants you to skip most of the level, just go straight to Raylag and win. But I don't want to do that because I want to see what the rest of the level is looking like. Ah, still this. Okay. It's in my benefits to... I mean, there's a base right here, so this would have been better to go left than right. We want these resources. I'm sure I can do this without losing anything. You're no match for my dragon. Not quite big enough. You do anti-magic on the zombies. I don't know. Watch out. Didn't take one. Felt like I could interact with those skeletons with the dragon there. I won't know now, but it had them highlighted. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's got caravans sitting outside as well. This is a much easier base to take. Still wants me to lose a fair bit, though. I reckon we could do it with just Hydras. And I can save the rest of the units. Maybe Hydras and these, because they got a lot of health anyway. Poison is starting to spread. That looks like a nice spot for some empowered Inferno. I'm gonna snipe these before they get me. Unless the Hydras... yeah, then they're gonna get me. Hydras are too slow. That's what you get. Are you noisy enough yet? I don't even have that much mana, actually. I think it's better just to finish these off, if I can. Or most of them. Bit nasty. She's gonna do a spell again on these. Master of Fire, I'll take it. Easy base. More spells, but may as well check the spells actually. I gotta buy peasants. Get that money. I don't know if there was an expert destruction available there. Don't think there was. Yeah, this whole base is like up for grabs. They're very active on that east-hand side. Oh, looks like they're going to war. Could be me against dwarfs. Could buy another hero just to buy get resources, but yeah, this is fine. The consistent snapping is relaxing. It's like white noise. I mean, do we want 69? Probably not, to be honest. 79 is a lot, but these are my armies. So if I kill these, the ones that I buy back at base are going to be a smaller number. So I don't really have a spot for you boys, unless I get rid of the assassins for you, which I'm not going to do. Sacrifice them in the main base, but then I still lose the scout numbers. Better than Minos, but I still lose the Mino numbers. I've got Minotaurs that I can buy again. Like, if I just kill those Minotaurs, then they're down in number. I think you understand. I'm sure you understand. It's not like I get to come back and say, yes, I would like you to join. Let me just pass these units over to another hero. They don't give you permission to do that. resurrection. Very nice. Can't use it though. Ooh. What's all this stuff over here? I should come back for that, shouldn't I really? Do this first. Oh, he managed to take some units down. That is a unique feature though, to knock a unit back. Surprised they can do that in Heroes of Might and Magic 5. And it seems to work so smoothly as well. If we're lucky, we'll get those Hydras to join us. And then you can hear even more snapping. I'll let the Hydras have their dinner. Because I like them. It's time to get some angels. I think I can buy some more peasants. Make of that what you will. What did I mean with more gold income by? Well, each peasant gives you 1 gold, doesn't it? I think. So every time you buy peasants, that's 1 gold a day. And you stack and you stack and you stack. And you win and you win and you win. Stonks. It all counts. More peasants? Not yet. Well, there goes Green. He's out. See you later, Green. I can't improve units that aren't Haven, can I, with the training ground, I don't think. Oh, I got Town Portal. Nice. That's good. That's good. Town Portal, boys. There goes Orange. It's a problem though, because there's going to be 1 player left that gets all the resources. Oh. Okay, I'll come back for luck. If I don't take it now though, I might not get another chance. Unless I get lucky. Depends what the chances are of getting luck. Do it. Do it. I probably should take it just to secure. It leads towards something really good anyway. I don't need implosion that badly. Not that necessary. This looks like a bit of an interesting area. This is going to lead towards all the bases. I think someone needs to put Tan in his place. If I could do like a guerrilla attack on him or something. When he's not near that base, slow him down a bit, dwindle some of his forces. Nah, you have to be a Haven hero to do the business. Yeah, I think I might come back down to try to take 10. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure she's not too happy about me killing dragons. Not too chuffed about that. Caravans make it in one flow. I could buy those Haven troops and sacrifice them for experience, but then again it might be worth just keeping them. Because you never know if you need them to defend the base. So you got shield, cuirass, ring, necklace and pocket. Mass confusion? Confusion. I like the summon elemental thing. I think that's really cool. It's a good option. I don't think there's a ring that lets you conjure phoenixes though. These units are so expensive. Okay. I'm happy with that. Let's move out. Yeah, I want to take the bottom right before I do any business over at the top area. Some sort of determination for that. Oh, I was hoping they wouldn't bother fighting me. But one is fine. You got a problem against 10, have you? Right. Now, he doesn't have those imps, so he's not going to take mana. That's good. How is that a victory if I've lost the dragon? As soon as I say quite okay, it's gonna say no. I may as well just do this with the Hydras again. Everything else just gets killed so easy. I don't like it. Hydras are love. It's got the hot Asian dwarf. Summon elementals. They'll probably just get killed then. We've only got we still do only has so much mana though. Empower doesn't do. Do I want to hit those? Yeah, do it whilst they're all there. Oh, I didn't even spot those down there. Might have missed them. Hey, Brave. Thank you.
Doing good there, Mr. Butterfly. We'll make a man out of you yet.
It's up to my Hydras. Can they stand the test of time? What? Have you been watching, what's it called? Mulan. Now the Hydras won't have ammunition. I'm gonna lose the catapult soon. They were supposed to have a turn, but I think they got knocked all the way back. I'm gonna summon some elementals and see what the nightmares do about that. Fire boys. Interesting choice of abilities. Snappers. Yeah, she wants to use her mana on the fire boys, that's alright with me. Have an implosion versus those would be nice. I just need to find something that specifically hurts. 484, 450. Freezes enemy for 0. It's not for much, is it? But it does knock it back behind the fire boys. How much mana we got now? 37? It's still a fair bit. Do what you want, really. Better off just picking individual units off, I think. Or just do decay if you wanted to do something cheap. I don't have to do anything cheap. I'll get my mana back as soon as I win this fight. 30 mana. Probably better off doing a more subtle... I don't know. Go on and just do it. Tosh from StarCraft 2. Oh yeah. That's Jason Momoa, basically. Almost. Kind of. Somewhat. Right. It's time to get a decay out, because that's good value, that is. Do that on those annoying guys. Looks like the Hydras have done a really bloody good job. Chunky miss. Yeah, chunky miss very well. Very impressed with my Hydras. They've been good boys. I've got to finish this up quickly, otherwise they might still win, unfortunately. brutal. I can see myself still losing this. I need to regen more. Bugger. Yeah, that's probably GG. Because she keeps getting her turns really quickly and I can't stop her. All of that work. No. Bugger. That's annoying. That is annoying. I will just not take that base then. I will take it later. It's not worth it if I can't just steamroll over it. I'll come for it afterwards. I can summon more units in a couple of days. I should have just done that. And I can do a dark ritual as well to get more mana back. See, I got the buffs as well, so that's better. I guess I can't Dark Ritual, because I need to use some mana. Can you use Dark Ritual when you got like 99% mana? It's a bit dumb that you can't just do it. Even at full mana, because you do technically get more mana. Alright, fair enough. I guess I can't do it. Yeah, that's a kind of dumb ability. I did summon one assassin, but it didn't work. So I don't know what percentage of mana you've got to be on to be able to do Dark Ritual. Maybe it will let me do Dark Ritual once I do this. Maybe next turn. Popping out of his base to see what's going on. I moved. I don't know. What? Did I move? I guess I moved when I did summon creatures. Alright, well, we'll do it now. That'll be better. Now I don't have to lose so much. Although, to be fair, it's just the Hydras. Yeah, I did it wrong then. Alright, let's go 4 Hydras again. 4 Hydras is love. 4 Hydras is life. I've got enough mana now to get the job done before the job gets done on me. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but might be tempted to put like, well, to be fair, it's always empowered. I was thinking about buffing up the Hydras, but with Endurance. It's for 18 turns. But it's only 3 defense. Like, 3 defense really isn't much when they've got 27 defense. It's not going to do much. So yeah, definitely just do the damage. Burn! That's such a good spell. I was quite lucky to get that one. Yeah. Meteor. I call it Inferno for some reason. Maybe it's Inferno in Heroes of Might Magic 3. He's got the Pit Lord down here now this time, so I'm actually getting effective hits on him as well, which is nice. I'll probably summon Elementals now, because there's not really a wombo combo to hit at the moment. It's the Fire Boys. So, do I have the thing that gives me the Fire Boys every time? Because that's good I'm getting them. Quite useful indeed. The only real threat is pretty much the Cerberus and these. Those are like a minor threat, really. I think it's too expensive to start casting that now. Should I do fire traps? They have to come out eventually. In fire trap we trust. Winter Circle's a good one as well, yeah. I'm kind of just looking for an excuse to do fire trap. Come to Papa. See, they can't resist. They can't even resist the fire trap. As soon as they see them, they're like, oh, I can't wait to step on those. Those are good positions. Come and get your fire traps. Come and get your fire traps. Come one, come all. Fire traps. Let's go. I just have to sort of outlast her right-clicking. I lose 2 a time every time she attacks. What is it going to take to get them to come outside of that base? I can do an Inferno now. I wouldn't probably do the Empowered one because it's only really like 150 more damage. Whereas you can do 285 damage, but it's twice the mana, which is pretty damn pricey. Imagine having regeneration on Hydras. I know they've got natural regeneration, but casting regeneration. That'd be sick. I'm gonna probably put Endurance on them now. Just anything I can to make them slightly tanky. If they're going to be standing there just taking hit after hit after hit. There you go. He was waiting for the Cerberus to come out. Look how much damage he just did there. That's pretty good. I like Decay. It does seem to do a lot for a very small cost. Decay is probably like the most cost-effective spell in the game. This is definitely gone a lot better. I don't know why horses just absolutely hate mechanical equipment, but they do. Seems to be the highest priority for them. Alright, time to hit him with the empowered spells. Very good, Fred. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use that horse emote before. Yep. We're in a good spot now. Just weaken up this guy. I mean, technically I can kill all the computers and I don't think it's going to finish the level. So then that would just... Oh, that is the best one. No, it's not. It's the one that comes after that. So I better take expert. Because I can get that now. And I'm level capped. So now I can get implosion and all that. Let's get the... Mage guilds. And I'm going to start poking around up here. I should have a big enough army now to just pretty much steamroll most of the mobs, so we don't have to do too much manual combat. Unless it kills my dragon. Get some peasants. I think I've got them, actually. I think I've been pretty good with that. Yeah. Oh. Join me. Or die. Eh. Dragon. Yeah, I could have worn that actually in the combat. That would have made a nice difference, but oh well. It's kind of nice aesthetic of all of these troops attacking each other. If you kill one of them, it seems like it kills the other pack, so you might want to fight the one that's going to be best for you to fight. That's nice. This is all the dragon stuff. So we get the dragon bits. Speaking of which, kill more dragons. I'm really getting on a good side, aren't I? Chain lightning, Armageddon. Alright, there are actually some things to learn there. Now, in an ideal world, I fight those and they'd join me, and then I can just use Armageddon to kill everything. Please join. It would be so good if they just joined. That would just infinitely make the level instant easy. I got no way to force them to join me though. Should have joined me. Oh shit. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. God, they're such good units. Not even Blood Furies do well versus these. So if I attack with these, I'm going to lose some as well. There's no win scenario. I might try casting slow. Just to buy myself some more... It's probably not worth it. Just hit him with something very hard. Because he's going to have his turn anyway. Ah. I'm pretty sure he can't kill my dragons. Damn. Yeah, Ice Bolt maybe. Let's send them back a bit, just a tiny bit. Dragon! Hmm. That's 5 pieces of the dragon set. But maybe doesn't do anything until Tribes of the East. Oh, there's a dragon flame tongue. You had one job to do, dragons, and that's not get killed straight away. I don't know why I keep pursuing him. Can't seem to stop myself. Yeah, this level's not too bad, really. Not too difficult. Probably easier than the first 2 levels, actually. That's what we want. We want some nice quick combat. Look at the gold I'm making. That's 12,000 income a day. That's too much. I can't spend it. I got kind of lucky with the AIs. Maybe? It's hard for me to tell because I've not played this level twice. That's a lot of dragon. Oh my goodness, so much dragon. Is that enough dragon for you? There can't possibly be any more dragon items. Where's my bonus? Where's my dragon bonus? I mean, surely that could be like they've done this before, where they kind of had like 2 ways to beat the level. So it could be one where you sort of meet up with Raylag, although you probably need to do that anyway. To be fair, that's not a good example because he's probably important to the story. But I'm saying like you either do one job where it's like kill all the Minotaurs for whatever reason, and then the dragons will be happy, or gather all the dragon items, and whichever one you do finishes the level. Okay, I think I've done all of this. This bit's a bit empty down here. But it doesn't look like there's anything important there. Ah, of course there is. There is something important. There's something incredibly important there before I go on any further. One of the most important things there could ever be. I get some new forces as well whilst I'm here. I really don't think I need to buy the peasants anymore. Could actually take the other troops over to here to then do Dark Ritual. Remember to stack up the troops before entering into the last base. Right. wrong base. She kind of needs to be like there in order to grab, I think. Gonna sacrifice the Blood Furies. You shall not kill my Hydras. Snap 'em! I don't have the horn bow anymore. Oh, I thought you... For the briefest moment, I thought that said Hitler. Hitler wants to join you. I think I'll just go back to the base. Because it's easier than just trying to position myself, plus I can get rid of those hunters. Maybe I don't have enough money. Oh, no, I do. I was trying to get all the dragon items there. I mean, I have got them all. These more dragon items. Did I get the spells from the Inferno base? I can't remember if I did actually or not. Armageddon. No, I don't think I did. Nah, not yet. You trying to save yourself there, are you, Orn? Time to sacrifice, see if we can grow any more. Can boost creature growth for Blood Maidens, Blood Furies, and Minotaurs. Minotaur Guards. Sacrificing creatures here may result in additional growth rate increase at seemingly random tier. Oh my god, I sacrificed so much and you're only going to increase it by 5 and 2? That's got to be the worst. Hands down the worst. Nah, it's not the 5.5 mod. I was having issues with the 5.5 mod crashing, so I decided to play it safe. That has to be the worst. I've never seen such a bad exchange. That's absolutely terrible. I'm gonna let my main girl do the exchange in this time. The dark ritual, and see if that makes a difference. Maybe the hero level makes a difference, I don't know. Could even be a hero trait, the dark ritual's better. I didn't even change anything. It does say seemingly random things, so you might get like more snappy boys or something like that. But it didn't even change anything. Much sacrifice. That's brutal. A good deal is a good deal. What I call a bargain. I'll just get rid of these heroes. I can't be bothered with them. Get out of here. I know I can even buy them cheaper below, but what's the point? Alright, well, there you go. Let's go get the spells at the bottom right, and then go clear up the rest. Not even sure. 10 player must be hiding at the top right somewhere. Or the top middle. The middle right. And Raylag's hiding somewhere. There's no subterranean level. What about the dragon next to the base? What about him? There's tons of them for some reason. There must have been a week of the dragon or something. No chance to recruit them. No, I think it's probably hardwired to not let you do that. I'm not sure if I want to give the game developers too much credit for that, but every time I attacked them, they never wanted to join. Because technically the whole point of this mission is you're supposed to get on the good side of this Malassa character, who's the mother of black dragons or whatever. And you need to prove to her that you're worthy. So you need to fight all the fights and not lose her. Because you can see I've got one dragon in my army. Checks out. There he is. Oh, he had lava boys. God damn. That's a pretty costly battle, that one. Can my hydras do the trick? Me and my hydras, me and the boys. Me and my butts. I don't like... Oh, God. Well, she was silly. She just stood there. Got empowered chain line. Oh yeah, implosion now, if I want. Unfortunately, it's cheap. Cheap as chips! They got 33 hydras there. This guy's going to town. That's some good value. Let's do this. Me and the hydras. Oh god, so much damage. Fatality. I was hoping to get luck there. I need to almost do implosion on this, because this guy does so much damn damage. The Minotaurs don't really do shite. What implosion was going to kill them? They're not going to make it. They're not going to make it. Snappy boys. No. Yeah. Well, Circle of Winter. Where is it? Nice. Oh god, those are some big hydras. I'm not strong enough to take this. My hydra boys. Fine, I'll just take the auto combat now. We've had some fun. That's fine. Even if I lose like everything. I don't think there's anything left on the map to cause me trouble. So that's fine. There you go. Oh no, you can't do the auto combat because you lose the dragon. Okay. I'll just actually bring the rest of my forces in. Even though they're going to get killed as well. They're going to be pretty useless, I think, for the most part. I tell you, yeah, I think almost next time if I ever play Warlock again, I might be tempted to go light magic and just do light magic, regeneration, and resurrection on the Hydras. Yeah, my troops have got higher stats, absolutely. Oh yeah, I know I can definitely win. I just kind of trying to do it with just the Hydras, so it's kind of fun. But unfortunately, I need more Hydras. There's too much hit me. Like, they regenerate, but they need to regenerate more, you know? Ah. I think that's lightning there, but it doesn't actually show. Maybe that's the poison, actually. Stone spikes, that's some insane cheap value. Oh, that's expensive. But I got mana for it, so just do that. But for like 8 mana you can kill so much. I need to get luck. I need to get luck back on the menu. I miss having luck. And when you attack and it procs, you just do so much damage. Just go auto combat now. I think we got this. Is she going to do Armageddon? I was wondering what spell she's going to cast. She's going with Razor's Stead, actually. Which, yeah, can be used. There's a little Roman Colosseum around her. I'm getting a little bit concerned because I did a thumbnail for the Pit Lord video the other day, Italian Pit Lord. So I made a Roman background with the Roman Colosseum, and then the next day, being today, when I loaded up my Windows 10 computer, you know you get like a wallpaper come up before you log in. As if you don't have your computer, just go straight through it. You put a password in or something like that. And it showed the Roman Colosseum. And I thought, what's the odds of that? It's like Google knowing what my searches are. And finding things I like. There it is. That takes care of that. Got another mage guild. Tan player's still not there. I can't believe it. I only seem to see Phoenix when I don't actually have the summoning magic available. Outrageous. Okay, let's go finish this up. Ah, that will go to Raylag then. Unless that's the portal that comes back this way. No, it's a one-way. Yeah, the computer was slightly stronger on the right-hand side, so yeah, it makes sense the portal would be up here. You have to go through it. Get all the dragon pieces? Yeah, that's what I thought. As soon as I saw that. Have we done it? That's like those quests in like World of Warcraft again. Like, if you know what the quests are, you just get me 10 shimmerweed, and you already have 10 shimmerweed in your bag. Oh, thanks so much for getting that 10 shimmerweed for me. Her stats are actually really insane. She's almost starting to rival Findon. Did I just get a bunch of stats for doing that then? Because it seems like her stats seem really high. What did it say the reward was for that? Return dragon's artifacts to Seer Hut. Bring dragon's artifacts to Seer Hut. Mage will teleport you. Well, hang on a second. I don't want to be teleported anywhere. Hold your horses. That was so dark, I thought I actually hadn't explored it with scouting yet. I think there's something about the terrain here. I think it looks cool, but for OCD's sake, it makes it harder to tell what I've actually picked up and what I haven't. Even though it's knocked out a lot of the space. It's making me anxious. It's weak of the devil as well. Okay. Those devils joined. Not like those filthy dragons that didn't want to join. Filthy dragon? Oh my god, what are you doing? 17. Oh god. It's got crazy numbers. Those dragons aren't going to do anything though. They're just going to sit in base, I think. My numbers are still actually kind of crappy compared to his numbers though. Now he's going to step through that fire. Got him right where I want him. Minotaurs might carry actually. It'd be nice to see them actually carry. I don't know, Spencer being weird flipped us. I can't grow a beard anyway. I can grow a moustache and a goatee. And whatever that would be called, right there. But I don't actually have really... I have like a few strands of facial hair, but that's about it. Like almost nothing on the sides. Minotaur's patiently waiting. Hydra's sexy. Those defenders are a little bit too defendy. They don't want to come out to play. Start doing chain lightnings or stone spikes around that area, or the... I should get the elementals out as well because that's free damage. Do a circle of winter, that's pretty efficient mana wise because we're going to be using up the mana. There's only so much of it left. I think I've run out of shots. No, not yet. Ballistas getting some work done. The ballistas don't benefit from your attack though. Only if you probably get the actual war machines thing, which I pretty much never have done. I think it's okay. It's probably not even... It's just, you kind of have to give up the other things that make the hero cool. So that's what I don't like about that. If you just had more abilities to pick, it wouldn't be so bad. Right. I'm just going to get some elementals now. I should have done it earlier. Windy boys. Not so good. So I did get a bit lucky then getting the fire boys. I probably shouldn't upset the status quo. I was thinking about bringing the windy boys in there. But the enemy might move their positions, so that's not favourable. I'm gonna run out of mana trying to kill him at this rate. That's like the most cost effective maybe. That does kill a lot. I'm not doing the empowered one anymore because it just uses up too much mana. Thank you, Nerf. Meteor. What were they? Oh, those are the bears. Well, the good thing about the elementals is they absorb a lot of hits. Honk the horn. I'm gonna go Righteous Might on the Minotaurs and might start moving them in soon. See if they can get a whole bunch of ridiculous kills. Like if I attack it, they can't reach. I'll get them in position to attack those dwarfs soon. Let's do Mass Haste as well. If I already did that a moment ago, I apologise. But I don't remember casting it otherwise. Moving forward. Okay. Any other buff spells? Divine Strength. Let's go, Minotaurs. Become the carry you were born to be. This is it. This is it. If I do vulnerability as well on them... Oh, I can't. They got some sort of resistance. They've got a few buffs now. Don't step into this. I'm actually going to make him move like that, because I think he's going to be dumb and walk into that. If I go like that. Shouldn't even be possible. Like, he should go like that, that, that. There's no way he should go like that, 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 that. Don't you do it. There goes my elementals. These guys really are doing their job of just defending. That's all they care about. Trying to get some more elementals in. They were pretty cost efficient. Windy boys are back. Let's get their attention. Ideally I would have had them attack before the Minotaurs did, but... Because I had the... Oh my god. That's a lot of damage. I had the Windy boys, but they don't actually get a retaliation when they attack, so you can't really provoke the enemy's attack out. I think we'll go auto now. see what needs to be done. Taking it like a champ. There it is. Now, there must be another experiment done. Oh my god! Magma dragons! There was a dwarven. I forgot I was even fighting a dwarven base. It's magma dragons. But we need to get noisy up in here. We need to get noisy. It's time. Oh, what? It's gonna have to do that again, isn't it? Oh, this is so painful because you don't have a save when that happens. How did that happen? I know the dragon, but I wasn't able to get the dragon out of my units before, I think, when I first started the level. I couldn't even move it. It wouldn't even let me do it. So why did it let me move the dragon now? Oh, no. I may as well just leave him alive then. Fuck it. Oh, no. I can't believe it. All of that. That is pretty BS, yes. Bugger. I swear I couldn't even move the dragon out even when I tried earlier, so that's why I didn't think it was going to just... I didn't even realise I did it. I was just moving everything out so I could get some noisy minotaurs. Bloody dragon. Feels bad. I don't know if that dwarf base had any good spells, did it? I might just go back to my natural base and just end turn like 50 times. And then go fight that. And then hopefully do better in the auto combat. Won't take so long. I wanted to do my noisy minotaurs, but I might not be able to do it. Bear with me. Oh, almost. Hang on, hang on. Oh, you can. Why? It felt like I couldn't do it the first time I tried. I know dragon always die even with bigger army. But it's like when I go into the manual part, I can do auto combat quicker. Without fear of my units actually losing. I'm going to stack them all together. So we can get as much noise out of them as possible. Maximum noise. Oh, they didn't all do it. That's bullshit. I thought they all do it. Half of them didn't do the animation. All of that work for nothing. I was robbed. I can't believe it. This is outrageous. All of that dicking around. I still kind of want to kill those dwarfs, to be honest, even if I don't even have to now. I feel compelled. So in order to return those dragon artifacts, do I have to take them off my character? Because I might do. Might have to. Just going to take the strongest troops. The boots are really good. You like the boots, do you? What, Windstrider? Or that? Because for some reason the empowered meteor is earth damage, isn't it? I guess it's a meteor, so it's like, I always still see it as fire though, but that would be good. Yes. Oh. It should be more obvious what spells are what, do you know what I mean? Like, the average gamer who's playing this isn't going to know what. I thought you would, but it's no good. Unless I take those back to base. Okay. Let's get a whole mixed bag of units. Seems like the thing to do. $16 of those is probably better than 18 of those. Rips you off of all of your movement. So should I try handing in the artifacts to that seer? That's not going to try to finish the level, is it? It might. I can afford to buy everything, to be honest. Fuck it. Who cares? You get to skip a maze. But what if I want to do the maze? Oh, I see. So he's just going to teleport you straight to Raylag if you hand the artifacts over to him. I'm coming back for revenge. Oh, I shouldn't have had those dragons. It's very useful dragons. See what we got. So I'm going to do the range units this time. Care about suiciding those guys and to just wipe these guys out. That's alright with me as well. Hey, nice. That's gonna make it easier. Thanks for popping in. Oh shit, they're all coming out now. It's completely different tactics. I'll never try casting the Archdevil's spells. Oh, Lizard Boy wipes out 78 Minotaurs. This will go quicker though, because they've come out now. Nah, we'll never find out unless we do res. I mean, we can find out. Summons pit fiends from a corpse. They're trying to stop him from doing anything. What you got against my freaking infernals? I'm not sure there's a corpse. Did someone use up all the corpses? We out of corpses. Minotaurs are not winning this one, I'm afraid. They're not getting the credit. No. I mean, there's a corpse there. Those windy boys have been very useful. Okay, one more time. Very strange attack noise. God, they almost killed him. He's so close. 10 life left. Hang in there, fella. Empowered wrist. This is it, illusion. So you cast it there? Or there? Oh, it has to be on a demon, I suppose. Aha. Man, those bears are strong to push a Hydra back. Alright, let's start Armageddon this shit. Fuck it. Should be fine. I don't know, actually. I might end up killing all my own units if I do that. I'll do Empowered Implosion. That should be enough to wipe out quite a few troops. Don't these have resistance to spells? Which kind of makes them really annoying. I haven't got the luck yet with my spells either. I need to get that. Yeah, but I need to get... Oh no, I did get luck actually. I've only got like 1 point in it, didn't I? I think I got basic luck. I'm going to do that. Because if I do it on the right hand side, I think he might walk through those and lose his turn or something. These are good damage though. Get some Armageddons in chat. Oh, I'm actually out of mana, so I've actually got to be a bit more careful. Imagine if I lose. Decay is normally good value. I don't think they can beat the Hydras though, to be fair. Hydras are just the MVPs. I always thought the Heroes of Might Magic 3 Hydras were scary. It was always a lot darker. Danker, the Heroes of Might Magic 3. Spookier. You can't hide there. Boom. That was easy. Let's do it again. Alright. Well, that's it. I mean, I may as well get my lava boys. And then I'll be satisfied. And I don't think there's any buffs left to get on this map. Is that just the default once you beat the dwarves that all of them want to join you? Yeah, I think we're done for everything that you can pick up on this map. Dwarven Treasury, that's about it. Yeah, I guess this map was a bit trickier in some ways. There you go. Game winning units. Job done. No, no, no. Don't do anything too crazy. It's going to lose again. See you later, Tam. It still annoys me you can't do Dark Ritual without having to use mana already, which then means you have to kind of use 2 turns, because you do something like summon creatures. Summon 1 creature in. That kind of business. Alright, let's just save it and see what he does when I give him the things. So he teleports me to this location, which is at the top here. So stranger meet his dragon. Oh, so there's multiple portals. And this probably just goes straight through. Oh, of course you lose the fucking dragon. I can't even do that quickly. I just wanted to see. So we know where that portal is. It's the top right one. It's a shame I couldn't just go in there quickly just to confirm. I mean, I can. I'll just have to do the fight. Stupid dragon. Stupid snappy boy. Interesting. There's no earth magic. Well, I suppose there isn't earth magic, it's just these types. Yeah, I was looking for something very specific there. I'm gonna have to delete these saves afterwards. Get smoother save times. Right, so that leads to Rayleg. Okay, fair enough. Spoiler.
We have to hope.
So we won't do that. Unless you get bonus stats for doing that. I didn't check. You don't get bonus stats for doing the thing, do you? 35, 17, 25, 19. 35, 17, 29, 19. Something like that. 35. I actually lose the item, so it's harder to tell. Ah. I'm all over the place now. Wait.
We have to.
I just kind of need to know. Let's just take everything off. Keep it nice and simple. You don't gain anything. I suspect that you don't. So 29, 11, 17, 12. 29, 11, 17, 12. 29, 11, 17, 12. 29, 11, 17, 12. 29, 11, 17, 12. Okay. You never know, because that first level gives you something bonkers. Like, it gives you, like, plus 10 attack. And you wouldn't probably expect... I bet most people played through this campaign not even realizing that they got that plus 10 attack given to them when they did the thing. So now we just fight a whole bunch of crazy shit. And every time the dragon's gonna fucking lose. So I'm gonna have to manually combat. God, this is probably the most annoying level. Or one of the most annoying levels. You didn't realise it. Yeah. I don't think you would realise it normally. You just look at that and you go, her attack seems kind of high. I wonder why her attack seems so high. I thought there was actually a buff. I don't think you can get any buffs here. So that takes you to here. You can't go up there. It's a good ring. I got too many items. I'll take over the elementals. Oh, wow. Wow. That's actually a fucking good item. I would like to get that for the last level, actually. You can just get light. Of course, you're not getting the same power, though. If you cast a light magic spell without actually having light magic, do you get like a lesser effect? So if I did Resurrection as an expert light magic dude versus someone who just had this, but didn't actually have light magic, would there be a difference? Yes, the dragons die. We can live the dream. Wait, where's regeneration? Where's my regeneration? Power spells increases with having more expertise. Okay, so it does. Thank you. Regeneration as a TOE spell. But I've seen it before when we did the base campaign. Maybe. I'm sure I did. I mean, I looked into it because of that website. Oh, because I played 5.5. It was that long ago, was it? Stranger meet multiple dragons. This is a cool idea, though. You'd think they'd be immune to fire. They might be immune to firewall, I'm not sure. They're immune to Armageddon. Resisted, yeah. That item's pretty useful. Half mana cost on Empowered, so it's 15 mana. Am I looking forward to playing with Wolfstone again? Sure. I think that would make sense, right? Because it is supposed to be about dwarfs. Wolfstan's OP as Fook. I can't hurt my own precious Hydras. I can't bring myself to do it. I love them too much. That should be the last fight, most likely. That was a tough one. And it is. Because it takes you over here. So there you go, boys. There it is. I never got to go over there, though. So who knows. Maybe if you go in the portal enough times. I was trying to do that, but it kept taking me to the same place, so I thought maybe it doesn't. But either way, I don't think there's anything special over there. Time to lose the dragon. Where are you? Alright. It just immediately knows better to not even be in the fight. Done it twice. We've done like 2 empowered Armageddons in a row. Good old sorcery. Okay, finally. I'll equip these when I talk to Raylag so I can trap him and keep him for me forever. That's my prisoner.
Not that I dislike your home, but we have dallied long, and the Empire needs us.
Ha! You do too dislike my home, but I'm not offended. I don't like it much either. Who are you? Speak quickly or die quickly. Your choice.
You must remember me, Clan Lord. I am your keeper of the law, named Ylaya.
Ah, of course. And you are here for?
Malatza's daughter.
They definitely made Isabel look more grumpy.
Here we go again. She needs me. Things must be stirring.
But the Empire...
It's unwise to ignore the summons of Malatza, my love. So what is it this time?
The Soulscar Lord, Thralsai, ambitious fool, has reforged their alliances of old. Your fallen sidekick Shadia holds his leash.
Shadia? You don't know, do you? He's not one of us, but a succubus in disguise. A Shan would be a better place if her clever head was separated from the rest of her body.
But we have no choice.
Did we ever? We're pawns in a game of dragons. Very well, Ylaya. We shall come.
It's a dragon's world.
We're few and they are strong. Their armies have the aid of demon troops.
I think I've seen Ylaya before in Lost Ark.
They are slow.
She's like a character from there. Ah, there we are.